Welcome to Scene TV. I'm Kelly Noble.
And I'm Markus.
And today we're here with Colin Cloud, who's a star of the Adelaide Fringe.
Thank you.
Welcome
Hello.
to Adelaide.
Thank you very much for having me in Adelaide.
So this is your first time in Australia?
Very first time here, yeah. So not just at the Fringe, first time in your country.
Yes, and what's your show titled this time round?
So this show is Colin Cloud Kills. It's on at 9:30 every night in the factory in the Garden of Unearthly Delights.
Fabulous. And how's it been going so far?
It's been amazing, yeah. I mean, given that...
Good reviews?
Yeah, I mean, they've been all right. 5 stars, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's what we'd heard. That's what I was leading into.
No, absolutely. I mean, I'm delighted. This show is now... it's about 8 months old, so I've had time to run it, you know, in all over the UK, in America, New York, LA. So to bring it here is a delight, and you guys are seeing it, you know, once it's a time to be fully up and running for a bit.
Fantastic. So are you taking it around the rest of Australia as well, or are we just based in Adelaide?
Literally testing it here. This, again, obviously be my first time here. Wanted to come over and get a feel for, you know, the festival and see how that goes. But then next year, looking more at doing a few different cities and with whatever the next show is going to be.
So have you found that the Australian audiences are different mentally to other audiences that you've played to? Do you have to adapt your show to suit our humour or?
No comment. It's amazing. I mean, but it's bizarre how many people from the UK have actually been in the shows as well, right? But no, I think you guys very much have a similar sense of humour to the UK, way more so than America.
Yeah.
So it's been really easy, thankfully, to settle in and connect with people, you know, off the bat. So that's been amazing.
Okay, so what can people expect from the show?
Essentially, the show concept is if you were going to go spend an evening with the real-life Sherlock Holmes, what would that look like? What would he do? How would he demonstrate some of his abilities? And also, the sort of darker aspect is if Moriarty, his nemesis, was going to do a show, what would that look like? Thus the title Kills in the show.
Yeah, no, we won't give away any spoilers, but obviously you can read the review on Glam Adelaide to see what we thought of it, which was, you know, good.
Yeah.
We don't give our time to just anyone here, do we, Markus?
No, not at all, not at all.
Thank you.
So your background is criminal profiling, is that right?
Yeah, I got accepted to university when I was 15 to study forensic investigation. Again, that was the inspiration of Sherlock Holmes as a child, but specialised in profiling, so very much the reading of people and situations.
And has that helped you in your personal life?
Yeah, the dating scene.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've got a mild advantage, but I mean, then people find out I can do it, and it's massively off-putting. So swings and roundabouts.
Yeah. So can we see a preview of your show? Is there anything you can show us today?
Yeah, I can give you. Actually, this is something I found in my suitcase on the way here. Genuinely, right? This is. Have you ever? You know the game Cluedo, right?
Yes.
Do you know? Have you played Travel Cluedo?
No.
No, but you've travelled, right? So travel and Cluedo, same thing, we combine all that. This is the little cube that you get from that game. So Markus, I'm going to give this to you, okay?
Wonderful.
Markus, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look away, and I would love you to just roll that onto the table, and you're going to have a look down, so cup your hands around it so you can see in and read what's on. On each side, it's got like the characters, the rooms, the weapons, and I'm going to try and deduce what it is you're thinking of. But wait until I look away, Markus, okay?
Right,
so roll it on the table. And
Okay.
then put your hands around it so that the camera can't even see it just yet.
Got
but
it.
now look down and read that to yourself. Have you got it?
Got it.
Okay, so picture all that. So the character, the room, the weapon, and I will try and get what this is. So now that you've read it, if you just want to put your other hand, cup it on top, so when I look around, it's definitely hidden, okay?
Done.
Okay, so look at me. I'm going to ask you the 6 characters. Say no to all of them. So on one of them, you will be lying, okay? So keep saying no. Make sense?
Yep, got it.
Keep saying no. Make sense?
Okay, yep. No,
No, there we go.
no.
You found it. Good. Okay, so just right now, scarlet.
No.
White.
No.
Peacock.
No.
Green.
No.
Plum.
No.
Mustard.
No.
Plum.
Yeah.
It is plum, and it's
It is
in the library with the poison. Is that what you're thinking?
It is.
Yes. Okay.
It is.
But it's 1 and 6. Okay. So we'll do it
Yeah.
one more time. Then I'm
Okay,
warmed up, and then we
right,
can try
okay,
things that are
okay.
more impressive. Okay. So again, roll it on the table. Look down. And
Okay.
in case people think that it's somehow loaded, if you want to change it to a different side, by all means, you can totally do that right now. But look down and read it to yourself again.
Okay, got
You
it.
got it, and remember it.
Got it.
And then cover it up so when I turn around I can't see it.
Done.
Okay, so we'll do this much quicker now. So this time think the word no each time, and I'll try and work
Okay.
out when you're lying. So Scarlet?
No.
Just think it, just think it, just think it.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise too easy, okay?
Okay, right, yeah.
Okay, so just think, you're doing perfect though, okay, so just think Scarlet, peacock, white, plum, green, mustard. You smiled after one of them because you almost gave it away. Are you thinking it's white in the kitchen with the candlestick?
I am. This is outrageous.
Yeah, okay. So obviously what I'm doing is just watching for the little cues that you're giving off, and my show is a combination of all these things, of reading people, like I said, situations, physically and mentally, and that's the sort of stuff that I do.
That's incredible. Like when you say "I love you" to somebody, it takes on a whole other meaning, doesn't it? When someone's really like, "Do you really?"
I know, we need those odd little tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need to learn.
Yeah.
I need to do classes, teach.
Basically, you're asking me to teach you how to use this. I
Pick up
imagine for
artists.
devious
Teach me your ways.
purposes. Yeah, no, totally. But that's like the basics, and then you can build up to more challenging things. Like if I ask you right now, don't say it, but to think of the name of someone, but don't say who it is. Okay, only focus on the surname for me. Okay. And Markus, would you mind holding the microphone again just for a second? Could you hold your hands out like this? Okay. So imagine there is a computer keyboard right there beneath your hands, okay? So don't move your fingers, otherwise that makes it far too easy. But in your mind, imagine you were typing the first letter of the last name, just the first letter, okay? So don't move your fingers, good. Now imagine typing the second letter, good, and the next letter. Was that an R? Yeah, good, okay, the next letter. Do me a favor, put your hands down. I think, just double check. In your head, count the number of letters in the name. Don't say it, just think the number. Have you got it? So weird. You thought 4, but you counted there's 5. 5 letters, yeah? Is the surname Burns?
Yes.
Is that the name you were thinking of?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Perfect.
Just outrageous.
Yeah.
Mrs. Burns was my nanny when I was 4.
I'm impressed. I think this is heaven. Seriously.
Thank you. Yeah, good. So the show takes all these concepts and turns it into a full theatrical performance, and mixing my background in comedy and theatre. So hopefully something quite different for people.
Just wonderful. So once again, how long is your show playing for?
I think by the time people see this video, there's only like 10 shows left because I'm only here for a few weeks of the Fringe. So not many nights left, and 9:30 every night in the Garden of Unearthly Delights.
We've been Kelly and Markus for Scene TV. See you again soon for another episode.